Harvey. Lost your taste for mystery meat spaghetti?
Huh? Yeah, I guess.
Well, don't worry. I'm making us a 6-foot sub for the school picnic tomorrow. You can pick out then.
Ooh, very posh. Harvey, if you go to the picnic with me, lunch will be catered by a 5-star restaurant.
Save it for your friends, Jem. I'm sure you could buy a few before the picnic. Be sure to get an extended warranty.
Hey, look, I'm sorry, Jem, but I'm already going with Sabrina. But if I have any room left over, I'll be happy to eat your picnic too.
Don't bother.
Harvey, I've never seen you eat so slow. Are you sick or something?
Well, not exactly. I've got an appointment to get my measles vaccination, and I'm not too crazy about shots.
But Harvey, that's so silly. You shouldn't be afraid of shots.
Whoa, did you say shots? You know, my third cousin got a shot once, and her arm swelled up like a blimp. Took weeks to get it back to normal. Well, almost normal.
Really?
Hey, I heard sometimes nurses can't find the vein, and the needle gets stuck, and they can suck out all your internal organs. I mean, you'd be hollow, man. Cha.
Pi, the only thing that's hollow is your head. Harvey, don't listen to him. A vaccination shot is a good thing. It only takes a second, and a big, strong guy like you will barely feel it. Besides, if you got the measles, you might miss our picnic.
You're right. I'm being silly. I think I can manage a little dessert now.
Sorry I'm late, Aunt Hilda. I had to walk Harvey to the clinic.
Is he okay?
He's fine. He was just a little nervous about getting a measles shot. Can you believe that? Myrtles can be such chickens. Lucky for me, witches don't get the measles, right?
You're absolutely right. We get wickenpox, low broom sugar, cauldron tunnel syndrome, and worst of all, witchitis.
Ew, needs more lemons. Not that many.
Speaking of witchitis, we're about due for a booster shot. We haven't had one for 300 years. You're right. And Sabrina's never had one at all.
Shot? You want me to get a shot with a needle and everything?
Is there a problem?
Problem? No. Why would there be a problem?
Fine. I'll make an appointment now for us to all go see Dr. De Facto at the Netherworld Clinic.
Now?
Hey, at least they don't check you for hairballs. I just love that tongue depressor. Say-ah. Gah.
They said they can get us in right now if we leave immediately.
I just remembered, Aunt Hilda. I have some urgent homework to do.
Now, Sabrina, it won't take long. There'll be plenty of time for homework.
Not when your writing arm's as big as a blimp.
Hey, wait up, you guys.
Do you mind?
Please sign in and have a seat. The doctor will be with you shortly.
I've never seen it so crowded.
Yes, we're expecting a major witchitis season this year. Please be patient. Mr. and Mrs. Hoodoo?
Dear, look alive.
I'll make room over here.
Hey, I'm sitting here.
Sorry.
Mr. Thorne, you're next.
Prickly type, isn't he?
Ow!
Zelda and Hilda Spellman.
Be right back.
so long.
Probably catching up on the last 300 years with Dr. De facto.
Salem, the doctor will see you.
Ugh, I just hope I don't need deworming this time. What a pain.
My third cousin got a shot once, and her arm swelled up like a blimp.
Ew, gross. Oh, I can't eat.
I'm sure it'll be normal soon.
Almost normal.
Don't do it, Sabrina. Look what happened to me. I'm hollow.
Sabrina Spellman. Sabrina Spellman? What?
You got here just in time, Mr. Thorne. I'm afraid you have Witchitis already. Now, which chair were you sitting in?
That one.
We'll have it burned, of course. Witchitis is highly contagious to anyone who's not vaccinated. It's a good thing no one else was sitting there.
Whew, that was close.
Hi, Sabrina. I was just making the sandwich for your picnic tomorrow. How was your trip to the doctor?
Fine, nothing to it. Oh, Harvey likes lots of mustard and meat and cheese.
Right. Well, why don't I start working on the potato salad? You think this will be enough?
For starters. Salem, what happened? Was it bad? I heard you scream.
You bet I screamed. You should have seen the bill.
Oh, yeah.
Sabrina, why did you leave? Yeah, the receptionist said you just disappeared.
Right. See, I was waiting so long, I thought I'd better get back to help Uncle Quigley with the potato salad.
Sabrina, I was doing quite nicely on my own.
I think we'd better get you another appointment. Zelda, Sabrina can't go back to the clinic. It's an HMO. One visit a year only and no sick people.
Aw, gee, too bad.
But since Dr. De facto is also our old family doctor, maybe he'll come to us.
Huh?
After all, he used to make house calls during the Black Plague.
Listen. Why run up the Netherworld phone bill? This isn't necessary, really. I'm not going to get Witchitis.
Hello? Dr. De facto, please.
I mean, I can only get it from other witches, and you guys are the only witches I've been around, and you guys have already gotten your shots, right?
Sabrina, are you afraid of shots?
Me? No, don't be silly. I'll go. Maybe in the next century.
You won't have to wait that long. Dr. De facto will be right over. We can wait for him in the living room. I'll whip up some more lemonade.
Heavy on the lemons this time. Oh, and use a different pitcher.
Sabrina, there's really nothing to be nervous about. Yes, we all got our shots and lived.
You're right. How bad can it be?
Ow! How does Claus do this?
Dr. De facto, thank you for coming to see Sabrina.
What was that noise?
Oh dear, I can see why you called me. She's in terrible shape for a teenager.
What? Now see here.
There, my dear. Open wide.
But, ow!
Much better. Now, take a deep breath. Well, she sounds awful. It's like there's something stuck down her throat, and I don't like her color one bit.
Dr. De facto, that's not Sabrina. This is Sabrina. She just needs a Witchitis shot.
Why didn't you say so? Very prudent. It's going to be a terrible witchitis season. Now where's my bag? Thanks, my boy. Remind me to give you some salve for that skin condition. Now let's see.
Are those blood-sucking leeches?
Haha, of course not. Those went out with the Middle Ages. Now we use blood-sucking squids. Ah, here's the vaccine. Now we'll just need a needle.
Whoa. Okay, that's it. I think I hear the phone ringing. Yes, it's definitely for me. Be right back.
Could you please hold this? It's for lubing my car. I'm a real do-it-yourselfer. Ah, here we are. All ready for the little lady.
Sabrina! 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 This is embarrassing. Any sign of her? Nope. She must have snuck out.
Can't wait any longer, ladies. I'm late for my golf game.
Phew. Getting a shot is scarier than any case of witchitis could ever be.
What are you doing in my bathroom?
Shh. Is the doctor leaving?
Yes, and he won't be back. Now, do you mind?
Okay, I'm leaving. Are those dentures?
Out! Hey, watch the crockery.
Sorry. Yuck! I'd better use extra strength toothpaste. Sandwich, potato salad, fresh coleslaw. All right, looking good for the picnic. I'll be back at noon to pick everything up. Ready for the picnic this afternoon? Yeah, I've got so much food. Harvey's gonna have to go on a diet.
Hey! You're coughing a lot. Are you getting a cold?
Chloe, witches don't get colds.
Whatever. Come on, we're gonna be late for chemistry. Hey, you! Smells like rotten eggs.
Funny, I can't smell a thing.
Gesundheit.
Oh. Maybe I'm not feeling too well, Chloe.
Gee, hope you're not coming down with something, Spellman. You might just miss the picnic.
Symptoms include green tongue, coughing, sneezing, and fits of involuntary magic. Locker door roll-ups, kangaroo transformations, the old feet where the head should be. Yep, I hate to say it, kid, but it looks like you've got witchitis.
Are you sure? Achoo!
I'm sure.
I've got witchitis! Oh, man!
Please watch where you're sneezing. You're doing magic all over the place.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Right. That's the main symptom of witchitis. Every time you sneeze, you do magic without meaning to. And it says here in the book, if you don't get immediate attention, it can turn into hypogermia.
Hypogermia? What's that?
How do I know? I'm not a doctor.
I'm sure it's nothing. I just need some temporary relief. I'm positive whatever I have will go away by itself. But no matter what happens, I just can't miss the picnic. Salem, don't you have anything?
Time for the old first aid kit for witches. Here, give your nose a spritz.
Huh? Salem, this says best if used by 1761.
Oops, sorry. I said it was an old first aid kit. Try this.
Hey, I feel much better. Not nearly as stuffed up. Salem, you're a genius. And I'm off to the picnic. Mwah! See ya.
Ooh. No.
Chop.
This sub is awesome. Hey, you're not eating yours.
Maybe later. I'm not that hungry right now.
We'll at least have a little coleslaw and potato salad before I polish it off.
Knock yourself out. Gee, is it getting hot out here?
I don't know. Not really. Hey, are you okay? You don't look so good.
Yeah, well, I felt better too. I think maybe I've got a little fever. Nothing to worry about. Probably just some 24-hour bug.
Hey, what's going on?
I don't know.
Ah! Hey, that's my lunch. Huh?
Hey, that's my foie gras and my caviar. Ah! And I'm out of here. Whoa! Alien life forms are abducting our cold pasta salad. Cool. Chop. Ah!
Harvey, just give them your food. Maybe they'll go away.
Oh, okay. Ah!
Or maybe not. This better not be telemarketing. Hi.
It's Salem. Hey, I just found out what hypogermia is.
Let me guess. It's giant-sized germs that eat picnics?
Well, I see you don't need me.
No, I need a doctor. Now! Hey! I need to see Dr. De Facto right away.
I'm sorry, but the doctor's out of the office treating a patient on an emergency call.
No, this is an emergency. Can you tell me where he is, please?
Say ah.
Doctor, I need your help now!
Oh, it's you, Miss Spellman. Well, as you can see, I'm with a patient.
But this is an emergency. I've got hypogermia.
Hypogermia? Why didn't you say so?
Oh, I saw a horror movie like this, compadre.
Ah! How'd it turn out?
Not good.
Sabrina?
It's worse than I thought.
That's it, Doc. Get rid of them.
This isn't for them. It's for you.
Me?
Since they are your germs, they'll only disappear when you're cured.
Ah! Get away! Ah! Hey, where'd they go?
That was it? Gee, it didn't even hurt. Well, maybe just a little.
Hey, Doc, what about my throat?
Ah!
That dragon's gonna hear from my lawyer, Spellman. Yeah, Sabrina. How are you gonna explain all of this? In that.
Well, you see...
Don't bother. They won't remember a thing.
Whoa!
Hey, what happened? Last thing I remember, I was eating an awesome submarine sandwich.
Must have been a sudden storm.
Well, I'm still hungry. Come on, Pi, let's go get burgers.
Well, it's a good thing I made extra.
Too much mustard, but better than kibble.
Well, I can see she's feeling better. I just hope she's learned her lesson.
Yeah, I totally ruined the picnic and my day with Harvey. And it all could have been avoided if I'd just gotten my shot in the first place. And you know what? The shot didn't even hurt much.
Well, this will. It's Dr. De Facto's bill for emergency road service. No.
There goes my allowance for the next century. Now I really feel sick.
And when you carry the 2, the answer is divisible by 1.935, which is the square root of the lowest prime number. What was that? I thought I made it clear that there were to be no cellular phone calls received or made in this class. Sabrina, I am so disappointed in you.
But
you just earned a week's detention. Let's see. Who's behaving well? Ah, Gemini, would you please go up and solve the problem on the board?
Are you gonna stand for that?
not if it was the national anthem.
That blueberry stain's gonna be there till her senior year. Hey, what's with you? That was Primo.
Oh, it was okay, but I really wanted to do something huge, like make all her hair fall out.
So if what you wanted to do was make all her hair fall out, why didn't you just go for it?
Because I can't do really big magic, like I don't have the power to change major stuff. Darn it! If I had my full powers, I could have really zonked Gem.
You did pretty well. You always do pretty well.
Are you kidding? My powers are totally pathetic for a witch my age. Problem is, I never get to practice because I have to keep it all a secret.
Well, look on the bright side. You're always gonna be way ahead of me, right?
Greetings, family unit. What's up? Ah! A spellogram from the netherworld. Whoa.
Think maybe we won the Poltergeist Clearinghouse sweepstakes? No, it's about Sabrina.
Me? What did I do?
It's not what you did, it's what you're going to do. The Witches' Council has decreed that it's time for you to go to Camp Wicca. It's boot camp, part of every witch's basic training. All witches must complete their training at Camp Wicca before their 16th birthdays.
Killer.
It's the first step to qualifying for full witchhood.
Great, this is going to be fun. I'm so ready to amp up my powers.
Camp Wicca is 2 weeks of sheer torture. But if you don't successfully complete it, you'll never get your full powers.
Torture?
My drill instructor once made me eat pinch bugs for breakfast. Plain! I had to collect all the rats' feet for morning spell practice by myself in an ice storm.
Well, I don't care. I'm looking forward to it. For the first time in my life, I'm gonna get to hang out with other kids my own age who are just like me. For once, I won't be the weirdo. When do I leave?
One transportation spell coming up.
Now? I need to pack some outfits.
What you need to bring is your wits, Niecy girl. It may be a little extra rough for you. You're probably the first half witch they've ever had at Camp Wicca. They want you to report right away. But the good news is the time is different in the netherworld. You can do 2 weeks there and still be home in time for school Monday morning.
I am so excited. I'm finally on my way to becoming a real witch. This is gonna be such a kick.
Most of all, it's gonna be a lot of hard work. And you're gonna need to do what your mom always told you. Have the courage to stick to it when things get tough.
No sweat, Aunt Zelda. I'm gonna ace it.
1 pair of midget dragons. 1 skull of a pirate. Now, stand back. This is where we get jiggy. Spin in orbit like the sun. Spin until you fuse as one.
Next time you see me, you're going to be looking at the hottest thing to hit the world of witches since bats and the broomstick.
Bye now! Great if you survive! Bye! Make us proud!
This is a little spookier than I pictured it. Okay, you're not gonna let this get you down, Spellman. You're here to conquer. Ugh. Dude, hygiene, look into it.
The recruits must report! Now!
Okay. Don't get your wart hairs in a twist. Wow, this isn't turning out exactly how I expected.
Is it just me, or is this whole look a little busy?
Salem, what are you doing here?
Just thought I'd drop in to check up on you, and to mock your humiliation, of course.
Troops, attention! Presenting your commanding officer, Colonel O.B. Livius! Thank you, Captain. Oh, wait, Corporal. Oops, gave you a little promotion there. Okay, cadets, welcome to Camp Wicca, your gateway to witchhood.
I can't believe how scared I am.
Me too. My name's Sabrina Spellman.
Pixilia Potionson.
And upon graduation, I look forward to handing out the coveted Golden Wart Award to the best cadet among you.
Make us proud!
I will, Aunt Zelda, and I'm gonna do it by winning the Golden Wart.
Now then, I think it's time for my nappy poo. So I'll turn you over to the young woman with whom you will be spending every waking minute for the next 2 weeks. Your drill instructor, Captain Melissa Forethought.
That's the most hideous thing I've ever seen.
Well, what do we have here? Why, it looks like the biggest group of losers I've ever seen. I don't think any of you stand a chance of completing this training. Got something to share, worm?
No, not a thing. I was just...
Spellman! Oh, wait. They told me you were coming.
Ow, 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 ow!
Troops, I don't believe I've introduced you to the company Oddball. Private Spellman here happens to be the only half-witch ever to go through basic training in the entire history of Camp Wicca.
I thought she was weird. What does that mean? Half-witch?
It means my father is a warlock and my mother is, well, a mortal.
A mortal? So who do you live with? Witches or mortals?
Mortals. Mostly.
You live in the mortal world?
Oh.
Like, how do you use your magic there?
When do you get to act like a witch? Well, I've never actually met a half-witch before, but I've heard they're all the same. Cowards and quitters. My cousin told me they don't wash and they steal other people's spells. You and everybody like you give me the creeps.
How can you say that? You just admitted you've never even met a half-witch before.
Yeah? Well, I've heard all the stories, and there's no way I'm gonna let somebody like you take her place in the ranks of the true broom riders. I got a hot tip for you. Don't count on graduating. I'm the one who decides who passes and fails basic training.
If you don't successfully complete it, you'll never qualify to get your full powers.
Oh, this is so not fair!
I don't know what I've heard tell. I don't know what I've heard tell. Mortals have a funny smell. Mortals have a funny smell.
Sorry, Sabrina.
Mush! Mush! I've always wanted to say that.
I'm not in the mood for humor right now, okay, Salem? If you want to help, just turn into a Jeep and give me a ride.
Tisk tisk, you shouldn't sass me. Seems I'm the only one around here you can talk to.
I know, and I don't understand why. I thought I'd fit in here. I thought I'd make all kinds of new friends, but nobody will even get close enough for me to talk to. They hate me.
They don't hate you. They haven't even met you. They're buying into all the stupid stereotypes. So you gotta show them who you really are. And while you're doing it, you gotta keep your head up high. Ah! That is, when you have clearance.
Get some food and don't take forever.
I'm so starved. What's for dinner?
This is boot camp. You gotta conjure up your own food.
Oh no, not more magic. Pizza. Hot pizza. Ugh! Pizza, not pea soup. Let me try again.
I'm so hungry. With this, how come I need
Food, I need food.
Oh, it seems the chef has prepared cold cereal and a bag of chips.
Well, beats starving. Huh? Ew. What's happening?
Ah! I changed it. And if you were a real witch, you can change it back. Now grab a seat. Forward! Left, right, left, right. Move those feet. Your shoes are untied.
Salem, help me with this transportation spell. I can't do it myself.
Sneaking home with your tail between your legs. All that does is prove her point.
I'm going home.
You are a coward and a quitter.
Look, I'll get my powers, okay? I'll just have to explain things to the Witches' Council.
Yeah, right. Those old bats haven't given anybody a break in 800 years. Face it, it's this or nothing.
Well, then I guess it's nothing, because I can't stay here one more day. Now hand me the poison oak.
Yeah, right. Don't get me wrong, I'm normally a big fan of quitting, but this isn't the way to go. You need to teach these people a lesson.
What if she's right? What if I'm not good enough to be a real witch?
Well, if she is, then you're never going to be able to get yourself home, are you? What is that?
I'm improvising. Now stand back. If you don't help, you don't get to criticize. No, come on. Keep it together.
Let me guess who's behind this little shenanigan. Well, look who's making a mess of a perfectly simple transportation spell. If you wanted to go home, you little wimp, all you had to do was ask. I'd be more than happy to send your sorry self packing.
You mean I can go home?
On the Lightning Express. I can't wait to get rid of the daughter of a warlock who was tacky enough to hook up with a mortal.
That rips it. Nobody takes shots at my parents. My mom and dad are awesome, both of them, and neither one of them would ever run away from a clueless bully like you. And I'm not going to either.
Yeah? Well, then I'm gonna make your next 6.5 days a living nightmare. Why don't you just hit the road, quitter?
And you're gonna need to do what your mom always told you. Have the courage to stick it out when things get tough.
Bring it on, you overgrown iguana. Not only am I going to stay and graduate from this camp, but when I leave, I'm taking the golden wart with me.
We were all afraid, but you actually had the courage to stand up to her. If all half-witches are like you, Sabrina, they must be completely amazing.
You'll be sorry for this. You'll all be sorry.
Good luck. I'll be rooting for you. From home.
Too bad about what happened to it. All right, worms, inspection time! The Colonel will be here any minute!
Nice try, Melissa, but you're messing with the wrong half-witch here.
Well, ladies, it's an hour before inspection time. You got me up from my nap an hour early? You'll pay for this, Captain!
I'm going to get you, Spellman.
Ooh, excellent spirit manifestation spell. Very scary.
Okay, what would Mom tell me? Stay calm, Sabrina. Don't panic. Think. Ghost spells. Replacing and repairing. Improving and multiplying. Yes!
Why, Abe, Albert, it's been forever. Get your ectoplasm over here. Good show, soldier. Those powers are coming along nicely. That girl's really going places.
Oh! This camp isn't big enough for the two of us, Spellman.
Then go on a diet. Forethought.
You knew this was coming. Draw!
Oh, playing rough, are we? Watch out!
Nice try, Greenhorn. Oh! Why? Why did you do that? How could you help me after all I've put you through?
Because the right thing to do is to treat people like you'd want them to treat you. I learned that from my mother, the mortal. She also taught me not to judge other people before getting to know them. I don't know you very well, but I do know you're a killer at witchcraft. I think if we were friends, there's a lot I could learn from you.
How can you be so nice to me?
Like my mom and dad always say, no matter what the outside looks like, inside most people, you can usually find something nice. But you gotta take the time to look.
We are so proud of you, Sabrina. Major ditto.
You!
It's okay, Chloe. Just a message from the Witches' Council. Sabrina, it's for you.
It's from Melissa. She says she thinks we could be good friends and that she'd love to come and visit sometime.
Hey, get her to come now. I mean, who better to really zap Jim once and for all?
Tempting. But nah. I learned a lot about prejudice at camp. Maybe underneath all of Jem's meanness, there's a nice person waiting to be discovered.
And just what do you think the chances are of that being true?
I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one, Salem.